Hello Internet! Hawkeye019 here. I'm going to be bringing you a retro game, I guess. I mean, it's, how old is this game? 98? 16 years? Damn, son! That's old. This is Myth 2 Soulblighter. It's a, RTT game, which if you don't know what that means, it means real-time tactics rather than real-time strategy, but I'll talk more about that later. This is actually one of my favourite games. It would probably be top 2, maybe top 3 of my all-time favourite strategy games ever. Probably sandwiched in there between 7 Legion and Command and Conquer Generals. But this is as I said, it's an old game, and I'll talk you through a lot of it as I play through it. I'm gonna have a wee playthrough of it, and we'll see how we go on. I've actually played some of the missions just to get myself accustomed to it, but that was numerous weeks ago. So we will see how we get on with this game. Normally you will face an army led by creatures too horrifying to comprehend, but when you ultimately drive the darkness back from whence it came, the bards will sing of your exploits for generations to come. Now, I'm not gonna do it in any harder difficulty, because I remember this game being incredibly difficult. The first maybe 4 or 5 missions are relatively straightforward. Now, this is a mission description here.
Monday, August 25th, near Willow Creek. Finally, a break from this incessant marching. We have been on the move since first light, and the men are becoming weary from the difficult trek through these dense woods. Kruniak, our commander, insists we keep these pauses to a minimum if we are to reach the town of Willow Creek before midday. It was only yesterday that we entered the town of Tallow, seeking rest after a month spent patrolling the southern reaches of the Wild River. But our respite was cut short when the mayor beseeched us to investigate reports of grave robbing around the villages just north of Forest Heart. Kruniak, who seems to be more interested in political maneuvers than military ones, agreed to look into the matter. I am sure it will prove to be yet another unfounded rumor, no doubt caused by wild dogs searching for their evening meal in the newly turned earth of a graveyard. Alas, that is the life of a soldier these days, chasing hoodlums and thieves and making sure the nobility get their due. I have only a few moments before I must go. Columns of black smoke have been spotted rising above the woods between us and Willow Creek. Our commander is rallying the troops for the final leg of our morning journey.
As you can see, we're coming up to the village Tallow here. Alright, so we're into the mission here. You may have noticed that we hop and a skip there, but that was simply because OBS doesn't like recording the intro and then the actual game separately, which is kind of weird, but it's annoying. Alright, so mission objective is that we're into Willow Creek here, so we just have to try and save these villagers from whatever beasts are attacking them. So we're gonna get ready here. Yes, I did remap my controls last time. Who's this coming at us? Francis the Villager. Never. Let's go. I can rotate. I remapped a lot of these controls last time I played this. Oh, damn it. There we go. Now, yeah, everything is a wee bit wonky. I tried to get the keys and everything set up as best I could, but I really can't remember what the keys are at the minute. Anyway, this game itself was the series itself was launched in 1997 as a real-time tactics game. Simply put, there is no base building. It's all just about micromanagement of units rather than micromanagement of buildings and resources. This game is the second of them all. There we go. The second installment, which was released in 1998, I believe. Just need to drink a lot of fruit chili sour today. So, it was made by Bungie, who I'm assuming will well know as the fact of the people who... Oh no, he's getting ravaged. They would They made the Halo series, they made Marathon, they also made the likes of or Destiny. They're making right. Stop there, dude. Let them come to you. Now you can't actually hit friendly units, so hopefully they've decided to move around. Boom. Run, 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 run. Hit him. Crap. Now you want to keep as many of your units alive as possible. You can actually see he's injured there, which is a bit of a bummer, but whatever. You want to keep as many units as you're alive as possible because you don't get any reinforcements throughout the game. The game itself is based around player control, small forces here. As you can see, I only have 10 units here, and that's all I'll get. Some of them you will get reinforcements during the game, but only rarely. And there's no healing, so these guys that are injured, like so this one up here, you see their health bars here. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Whatever. He's injured, so his health won't regenerate at all. You very rarely get healing units in this game. So yeah, it's best to keep everybody alive. We have to push into the town centre here and try and capture this, so just going to try and use these buildings as some sort of bottleneck. Now you'll get experience. You see, that's 2 kills up there. He's killed 2 people. And that carries over to the next mission if you have say a dwarf unit in the next mission, so that will carry over for you. So you want to try and stack your experience on the as much units as possible. Gonna bring these out front so they can shoot at stuff. So yeah, you want to stack experience as much as possible, because with experience you get increased attack rate, energy or accuracy. Oh shit! Fuck. They can block, like if they're melee units, So there is benefits to keeping them alive. I'm gonna push him into the center here. So yeah, you want to keep as many alive as possible. Now the story of the game, as you can see at the start there, it's based around a single soldier who I'm near certain you don't actually know who the soldier is. Might kill a villager here, but we'll see. Don't run towards him, dipshit. There we go. Let's push these guys up. So yeah, it's told through journal entries of one soldier, as you seen at the start there. It's a lone soldier led by Commander Kruniak. As you heard, is more of a diplomat than a leader. At the start, you have those little mission logs that gives you a little synopsis or brief intro to the mission. I'm going to try and let the archers get these guys. This game, oh, there's quite a few up here. I'll send him into the middle. Send these ones to get him. So yeah, the game itself is set 60 years after the Great War, which is in the first Myth game. The Great War itself was the army of evil was led by Balor, who was the enemy Great General, obviously. And they were thankfully deleted by the army of good, which is led by Ulrich. After the Great War, say that was 60 years ago, there was prosperity, all that, lands and whatnot were restored to who they belong to. Get him. He can actually hurt himself. There is friendly fire, as I was saying. So I just want to try and keep everything there. So yeah, Ulrich defeated the army of darkness in Balor. And there was prosperity after that. The lands and whatnot were restored from the dark forces. The dark forces remained scattered from there. Being leaderless, but they weren't leaderless because Balor's right-hand general, the Soulblighter, was never found. He was never found at the last great battle, and he is AWOL, pretty much. Get him. No. Down with these controls. Is there actually somebody coming behind us? Yeah. So yeah, they were defeated. Soulblighter remains, who's one of the last great generals, and that's what this game itself is based around. Everybody thinks the army of forces are gone, but as you can see, they're not. And it's up to us to discover and kill them. But this is only the start. Things are going to get much, much worse. Not that they can get much worse than a bloody city. Get him. Pew! Clean this up easy. Easy, easy peasy. The game itself got an amazing reception and reviews. Had an average score of 86 out of 100 by all the critics of the time. I read that was based on 18 different review companies at the time. Some reviews even called it one of the finest titles on the RTS market to date. So yeah, that tells you how good this game was for its time. I'm gonna push my guys up a bit more. God, this camera angle. Oh. I'm back around here. So yeah, to say for its time it was an incredible game. As I said, it was one of my favorite. Oh, he's gonna be pissed about his crops. Whatever. Would be an understatement to say it, you know. Die! God, there's so many. There is so many. It's my boy. Take him out. Look at that. 26 kills. 26 kills. One thing that I loved about this game is every little unit has its own little unique bio. Oh, crap. Has its own little unique bio and description. Okay. So you can see here, within a year of Balor's defeat, the great generals are telling you about the dwarves who reclaimed Mirgard and its provinces. Most of the dwarves choose to return to their homeland and rebuild, but some build new lives in the west. Okay, I'm going to actually put a... Oh shit, I can't remember how you put down your satchel charge. Shit, I'm in trouble. The dwarfs are not quick at all. Hopefully I can get this bitch. Yeah, eat shit, sunshine. Oh, get a phone call, guys. Whoops. So yeah, each individual unit has this little bio up here, which we'll read some more about later. I'm trying as hard as I can to try and save forces here, because I don't want any of my footmen, my little warriors there, to take this damage. You know, and plus I'm stacking kills on top of all these guys, so there's no reason that that's a bad thing. There we go. Okay, now that that's cleared, I'm going to push him into here and move into the center here. As you can tell, this is a fantasy game. One of my favorite types of games. Oh, there's a lot here. Stop. Bring into the center and come around the side. The camera angle's killing me! Fuck it! Get stuck in, boys! They're actually taking special damage there, I believe, which is kind of a bummer. Because I don't like when that happens. Now, it is all based on line of sight. So that is quite important. Hit that son of a bitch. Millions of kids? You hussy! So you build up this slight relationship with your units and want to keep them alive. you know, as he gets higher and higher, his attack damage, increased fire rate, accuracy, and everything is going to improve. One thing that really blew me away for this time, for this game, was the let's get them facing that way. Was the Weller. If it rains, the guys have a special fire arrow which can set an area on fire, and obviously these here require petrol and whatnot to light for its petrol bombs. If it's raining, they won't work. Well, you know, it's 50-50 depending on the rain. Now, there's no hotkeys, so you have to just select all these. Now let's turn your special on and hit him. Phew! There you go. Oh, I don't know how he's took damage there. I'm gonna split these units. Pew pew. Yeah, there you go. Now did a wee celebration in its victory. Woo! That was mission 1. It's a pretty easy tutorial. Can't hate at all. Here we go. Just like that. Damage ratio 22-1. Nice. 63 kills in total. Dwarf accounting for 35 of them kills. Bowman 22. Warriors killed 6. Nice. I cannot hate it that. As you see, the units become more or less, you know, heroes. As each unit kills more and more, you know, you're gonna feel that reputation for him proceeding. He's any dwarfs that I ever get in next battles, he'll carry over into that and get taken into it. Can't say that was a bad job. I will continue through this playthrough. We'll do through these missions. If you want to get this game, go to projectmagma.net. I'll have that in the description there. They've been working on making this game compatible with current operating systems and creating better texture packs, and also making new maps and multiplayer maps and stuff like that there. It's a player-driven community, which is really nice, but it's backed up by Bungie. So that was really good, but I think they're pretty inactive now. The last work that I've seen was done sometime last year. If you want to actually download this game itself, it's on cnetdownloads.com. Just search for Myth 2. And I noticed it was on there when I was doing a brief Google of the game earlier. Whether that actually works or not, I don't know. I didn't need it. I have an original copy of the game and just installed it directly from the disk. Went to projectmagma.com and it gave me a walkthrough on how to get the game working for Windows 7. But you know, if you don't have the game, I'm sure some internet savvy folks can find it out there on some pirated sites or whatnot. You never know. Anyway, I'll talk to you next time and we'll get into the next mission. Have a good one.